Nope.
And then I came on before and I saw your email.
Yep.
Like, what is that, temp warmer? Like 120
It was
or something like that?
120 in Tampa with the heat index, 120 yesterday. Things are melting.
That's the stuff you used to hear about in Arizona.
Yep.
And people would just go out and like crack an egg in the street and watch cook.
I should do that. Would that work? I should try.
Now that the price of eggs have come back down, go ahead, fry some eggs in the street.
Waste my eggs.
And say thank you, President Trump.
What if I don't know what Trump has to do with the heat wave.
I'm only kidding. That's the egg prices. But go ahead. I kid.
Mm-hmm. It's funny. Can you tell? Now you're going to kick my ass. But I could cook anything. I could cook like a hamburger. So like, what can I cook on a...
You're not cooking well, it depends on how... I don't think you're going to cook a burger.
Why not? If I cook an egg, what's the diff?
Because the egg it's just the consistency of the egg, I would assume. The yolk is so thin. The burger's going to be thick. It'll take you forever to do it.
About
120 degrees?
What about a plant-based buffalo chicken sandwich? So it's like small. It's like it's plant-based.
Get off my show.
Oh.
With your plant-based chicken.
It's good.
What is
really good.
No, it's not.
It is, but I'm telling you it is.
Just eat chicken.
That's good too. They're both good. Both can be true.
Just eat chicken. Why do you need plant-based? It's we had a girl that used to work here. And by the way, welcome back, Flat Lever.
Flat Lever? What do you mean?
You know.
No, I don't know.
No, you know.
Like you flat left.
Where did I leave?
You flat left us yesterday. It's okay, man. Welcome back.
You
know
told
what?
me not to come in.
What?
You texted me and said, we're good. We have JoJo today.
What are you talking about?
But yesterday, you just said, because I left you left today.
You did. I didn't text you, though. Not about that. Are you high?
What do you mean?
Did Brennan text you?
No, you said, you can stay there. JoJo will work just fine. You said that.
That means don't come back. Is what that means.
Oh. See, I didn't know. That's why I was like, wait a minute. What's
that's
going
the trouble
on here?
with that's the trouble with
texting. We
100%.
talked about this a week or two ago with Monica, where we were like, texting is so weird sometimes because sometimes the things we read is not how they were sent.
Right. You read it. You read it in the voice that you're thinking the person is saying it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, what?
Well, anyway.
For the record, I did want to come in.
Okay, hold on. I would respect I would respect it more if you just like you said what you said. You like just stick with your guns. Like you wanted to be, and that's fine. And I get it.
No, I believe, but I believe he wanted all the hours.
Oh, no, that I believe.
It's not even just the hours.
That I believe.
That's what I believe.
I like being on the mic. I like hanging out. I like doing this stuff. So I 100% was going to come. I might have been late. Actually, I don't even think I did because when I left, I got back to this side around like 10:36. So, but anyways, I digress.
I'm sure. I'm sure you do, sir. Let's not talk about it's hot out, isn't it?
Yeah, right.
I mean, we could talk about how quickly you made the decision to leave us.
100%. But on the same breath, I told I told Mike Calta that like if they're like, well, what if you took Pap's spot instead? I go, well, I'm not leaving John's show for that because I'm a co-host there. Like, I'm not gonna leave to be, switching the cameras and stuff and take a lesser role.
It's funny. Pap has a day off already. They're firing him.
Yeah, right? That's how it works.
That's radio. Yeah. That's why you don't take day off.
The loyalty just oozes out of the radio.
Well, while we're on awkward subjects, you don't like me?
No. That I do like you.
You don't have to like me. If you don't
was
like,
a joke.
listen, you wouldn't be the only one.
Listen.
No, hold on. You would not be the only one who doesn't like me. I would not take offense.
Honestly, we said this all off air, and I'll say it on air because I don't really care. The only people who I don't like at this station aren't on the station anymore. You know what I mean?
On the building or on the station?
In the building, in the thing. And I said this, I don't know if you heard this part, but I like me and Monica, we have a brother-sister relationship. Sometimes I just want to choke her the same way I'm sure she wants to choke me.
Facts.
But then the next day comes and we're talking about like, hey, did you see It's Always Sunny yesterday? Like, we're over it. We have a sibling stuff.
That's probably the best way to describe it. Yeah, brothers. Yeah, brother and sister. Brothers. Am I a brother? Yeah. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. I just heard that you didn't like someone's, and of course, by the way, listeners are going to be, oh, you hate your God. So I kind of took it with a grain of salt. That's why I was kind of asking you, like, what did you really say?
And it's funny because I was talking to someone. I'm like, yeah, I think JP's mad, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, well, Monica went and said something. I go, no way. I go, honestly, he heard from a listener. And if anything, Monica's the first one to go, is this someone just a listener stirring up drama?
Listeners.
And they don't hear the full story or they just interpret it a certain way and then want to stir the pot.
Hear what they want to hear and drama.
No, the listeners of this radio station are absolute rats.
Yeah.
I said tattlers.
They
since
will
the get,
they
yeah.
will rat on any, like, just to stir that pot and get something going. My God. They will absolutely rat.
Yeah.
I don't even think you had the full sentence out of your mouth that you would rather do that show than this show before I started getting the messages
Oh, yeah. I imagine
on the social media.
It's tough for you because you're like, hey, listen, I'm just trying to get some hours here or whatever. I'm just trying to be on the morning show or whatever. And literally every word is like, okay, he said this, he did this. And of course, Mike's Mike and where he is because he is Mr. I'm going to start some nonsense. So, you got to play along with that. Good times.
Yeah, I knew it was going to come up. I didn't care because it was like, it was out of humor because it's never going to be like, you got to choose one. So it was funny just immediately go, oh, John Senning. So, JP's not laughing, but I thought it was funny.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I wasn't laughing. Did Brennan give you the opportunity to do all 3 shows or no?
He kind of said that he goes, and you could take a break and I could get JP show covered. And I didn't say yes because I was planning on just coming in.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and then he went and covered it without you asking him to cover it?
Yeah, he sent me in the text. He's like, and JP show will be covered. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's his way of
saving 2 hours.
Saving 2 hours worth of hours.
Yeah, it's weird. It could have been. I could have been interpreting it wrong, and he could have been like, you work the morning show. You could take a break because then you have to be here for another 3 hours. I don't know, but it felt like more of like, yeah, let's save these 2 hours while we can because we're giving you an extra 2. So
I would. I'd go with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
If ever there is a way to save a dime, my man will do it. They have, you know what it is? They have no choice.
That's the thing. It's not John Brennan's fault, personally.
It's everything that makes no sense comes from outside the buildings. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like the people in our buildings, especially in Tampa, you have Jason Meter and you have and John Brennan. They know what it takes to make great radio stations. And then what happens is bean counters then tie their hands behind the back and say, okay, now do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now do it. Oh, yeah, well, we know you can do it with resources. Now we're going to take these 2 resources away. Go. And that's what happens.
I used to think John Brennan liked me as like, oh, someone here, but not for the bone. And it wasn't until and I used to tell Mike that all the time. Mike Calta would be like, I don't think John Brennan likes me. And then one day he told me, he's like, listen, I know you don't think that he likes you, but your name's getting brought up in rooms you're not in, which is a good sign. And I was like,
right.
It's by him. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then when the whole lineup came, he could have been like, yeah, okay, fine, JP, if you want him, take him. But I don't think he's right for 2 shows. He okayed me being on 2 shows.
Well, I'll say this too. Yeah, he was. Well, I don't think a couple things there. I don't think when he was asking me about doing this, I don't think he was expecting me to ask for you. Right? Yeah. I don't think he was expecting that, because he already had you blocked off doing Senning, right? And the idea of one person doing 2 shows and that kind of thing. But before that. And I'll give Calta the credit because I remember having a conversation with Calta one time, and he was talking about you and this kind of unpolished gem kind of thing, and there's something there, and Brennan reiterated the same kind of thing. Separate occasions, I don't even know if John knew what Mike was already thinking, but John, listen, people appreciate what you bring to the table, man. I don't know how else to say it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say something out loud that you can either like it, you can not like it, or whatever it is. When we text this morning, I'm like, and yesterday morning, you're the only one who calls yourself a phone screener on my show.
Okay.
I don't look at you as a phone screener.
Yeah.
I look at you as the third guy, and, I don't look at Monica as a board, as operating the board.
And yet I do.
We have
That
jobs.
is my job, technically, yeah.
Well, no, your job is both jobs. Look, listen, I have to operate over here. You operate over there.
Yeah.
He happens to have the phone bank in front of him. But that's not the way I don't look at it this way. So stop calling yourself a phone screener.
I think
Do you know
it
what I'm
harkens
saying?
back
Because
to-
all you're doing is like you're putting yourself down.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at you that way. Like that's all you're capable of. And if I get a gem out of you every once in a while, hey, so be it. That's not how I'm looking at things. So stop looking at yourself that way.
That's a fair point. Okay.
all three of us are, I don't want to say victim. All three of us are products of what we just talked about earlier, which is the bean counters, as you said. Do it without this, do it without this. That's why I'm doing these two things. That's why you're doing
Yeah.
this too. That's why JP's up there doing all of his things. Like there's what we got to do. It doesn't mean we're reduced to anything. Well, also, I don't like a bad name for a board op. I board ops. I had some fun times board opping. I got nothing wrong with board op. I don't like the looking down on a board op. It's
I tell you what, I don't know if
they handle it all.
there was one of the first times I wanted to kill the kid that does mornings on BLI.
I love that there's more than one, but okay.
Yeah, no, there's plenty. Yeah, I got dragged in again the other day. And I didn't even do anything.
Okay. I didn't do anything.
I swear to you, I did nothing. Zero. Someone interpreted something, and the next thing I know, I'm getting called in. What did you mean by blank? I'm like, what are you talking about? Anyway, it doesn't matter. He was shooting video, right? And let me rephrase this. I was never going to actually kill anybody, so let me just get this out of the way.
Okay.
One of the first times I got very angry with that guy. How's that?
Okay.
Because I don't need any more goddamn meetings. It's insane.
They're your favorite.
Anyway, he was walking around the hallway shooting a video for, I don't know if it was for social media. I don't know what it was for. And Brett was walking by, and he says, "Oh, and that's Brett. He's the guy that pushes buttons for Roger and JP."
All right.
I snapped.
That's disrespectful.
I snapped. Brett walks by. I told him, I go, shut the video off. I said, if you ever talk down to him again, you and I have very big problems. I go, he does way more than that. And for you to just say, that's the guy that presses buttons, you have no idea what you were talking about. It pissed me off.
Fair.
Brett brushed it off, as just being stupid stuff. I didn't brush it off. I didn't brush it off. I know exactly why he said what he said. And it drove me crazy.
You don't like that guy.
Well, no. Well, I hadn't even gotten to where I am now at that point. That was just one of the very first times where I'm like, okay, I see who this is.
That's a building block.
I see what this is. I see who this is. This is one of those people who have to build themselves up by putting other people's down. Other people's?
Yeah.
Other people down.
So that he feels important, and so whoever's watching that video thinks that he's up here, and which is so ridiculous.
Right. And that's why, I get aggravated. I don't mean not so much to you, Gareth, but I don't look at you that way. So please don't look at yourself that way.
Okay.
You're just, a part of this team.
Yeah. I believe that.
When you feel like it.
Yeah, when I want to.
Because yesterday, you apparently didn't feel like it, so you decided to go hang out with the cool kids, and I understand that.
Yeah, sometimes you got to leave the table to go to the cooler table. That's how you move up.
Yeah, and everybody who gave you a leg up, be damned, right?
Yeah, right. It's like, well, thank you guys. On to the next level.
All right, what were we talking about before we started?
Did we give the word?
Oh my God, we never
Shoot,
gave the
darn
word.
crap. Hold on, I have it right here. Hang on.
Okay.
Team player Dizzy is.
Okay, hang on. I was telling myself, remember it. All right, hang on, it's right here. I had it here too. Okay. Oops.
The Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday. This hour's keyword is...
All right, purse. P-U-R-S-E, purse. You have another 15 minutes to get it in.
You're
all right,
fine.
go to the free 1025 The Bone app. Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday Contest and put in the word purse. You'll have another shot at 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But right now, please, before someone comes screaming at me, put in the word purse so you can get
You're
a crack
fine, people.
you can get a crack at your money. All right?
Plenty of time.
My apologies to that. You know what it is with this contest? They're doing it Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Which I'm happy that it's not constant, but it's easy to forget.
But I forget. About it.
Hang in there.
So I'm trying my best.
And I should remind you, and as the board op here,
I was going to say, as a board up, you should do a better job.
remember. I will remind
The phone screener shouldn't be.
Hey, and I also,
Board
that is
job.
true. And also, at some point, I was called a producer in one of those meetings. So, as the producer and the board
I
op,
think we were all called producers in that meeting. I was called
That's
the producer of my own show, which I thought was interesting. We'll be right back.
listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone, where the Lightning play. We are the official broadcast home of your Tampa Bay Lightning.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you need a lawyer that specializes in big trucks. A lawyer who knows all the federal traffic rules that can affect your case.
And who can navigate the complex web of laws dealing with the trucking company, the leasing company, the shipper, and all the other details that can complicate your case.
At Farah and Farah, we've seen it all, and we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you. Tampa.
The pouch that's sweeping the nation. John Senning here for Tiza Energy. If you've been sleeping under a rock, you might not know about the pouch that you dip between your cheek and your gum. If you're trying to stop vaping, dipping, smoking, you got a jaw full of chaw all the time, leave it in the past and go with Tiza. This pouch is filled with tea-cut herbs, vitamins, minerals, and caffeine that are going to have you focused and alert all day. I love popping in a Bangin' Black Cherry right before the show. It gives me that focused energy I'm really craving. You can stock up at TizaEnergy.com. Use the code BONE20 for 20% off everything in the online store and check out the store locator. Tiza now available in Walmarts across the state, as well as 7-Elevens, Liquor Depot locations, and much more. You can even stock up on Amazon. Subscribe and save so you got a box of Tiza at your door every single week. Tiza Energy, why spit when you can swallow?
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
Celebrate your love this summer at International Diamond Center and get a free romantic getaway on us. It's the Summer of Romance event, now for a limited time at IDC. Make any jewelry purchase over $3,500 and pack your bags for a free trip. It's a great time to get that engagement ring and let IDC buy your honeymoon. Here's how it works. If you spend $3,500, IDC will give you a 3-day, 2-night hotel getaway with a $100 Visa card for spending. Choose from a dozen romantic cities. Or spend $5,000 on her jewelry and IDC will give you a 3- or 4-night luxury cruise for 2. Spend $10,000 and you'll get a 5-day, 4-night stay at an upscale tropical all-inclusive resort. Choose from 4 countries. Listen, if you're getting engaged, celebrating an anniversary, or just want to get away for some romance, IDC has it covered. You buy the ring, we'll give the getaway. Hurry, this is a limited time offer. Details and restrictions at shopidc.com. International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
Think selling your home is stressful? Try picking the wrong agent. Choose right the first time. Call Jeff Borum of Team Borum with eXp Realty and see how his cutting-edge marketing can get you the most money for your home. Call Jeff at 813-344-4287 or go online at jeffborum.com. That's jeffborum.com and start packing.
Now this is how you end a summer. Under the lights, surrounded by history. The driver's last shot at the playoffs. Your last chance to see regular season action. Friday night, Xfinity lights the fuse. Saturday night, the Cup Series delivers the fireworks. This is Daytona. This is everything. NASCAR weekend at Daytona International Speedway, August 22nd and 23rd. Get your tickets now at DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com.
This is a cat named Mo from Duke Live. Prime time, baby, for Crunch Fitness. Membership starting at $9.99 a Join today and enroll for just $1. Over 500 locations nationwide, world-famous group fitness classes, state-of-the-art equipment, miles of cardio. Join today and enroll for just $1. Hurry, this offer ends July 31st with over 500 locations nationwide. The best part of my day is walking into Crunch. I look the best walking out. Go to crunch.com to find a location nearest you and get crunched.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
He loves to drive him crazy with his evil lips. Great guns a-blazing. My deadly trip.
JP, 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Again, the word is purse. For Mike Calta's summer vacay payday, you got till 11:30. Got to that a little bit late, so my apologies on that one. What is?
Have y'all ever played the game MASH?
Oh,
Back in the day, MASH, M-A-S-H.
I love that. In like 5th or 6th grade, we played that.
Yeah.
Explain it, 'cause I don't know if I did or not.
So it's like a fortune-telling game.
Is that the thing with the piece of paper?
Well, they all...
Where you got the little, and it goes in and out and in and out?
No. That one's different. I don't know what the name of this one. MASH is you write down on a piece of paper and you'll be like, so MASH stands for mansion, apartment, shack, house. And then,
I've never heard of this.
Yeah, then you write down like, this is old, like I'm talking about like elementary, middle school.
Yeah.
Mostly girls did this and they were like, oh, let me do your fortune. So you write down like who you're going to marry and how many children and what car you're going to drive, what job you're going to have. It's one of those things. And then what I remember, I don't know if Monica did it this way, but then they would draw a circle, a spiral, and you had to tell them to stop. And every line was like, so let's say you say stop and I count 7. So now when I go across, I got to cross out every 7th thing.
That's it.
Until it's all gone.
That's it.
And you have your future.
So you're left with who you're going to marry, what job you're going to have, how many kids you're going to have. There was one version of that.
Exactly.
I'm dying to know why we're talking about this.
So we played it, and with the eldest, I don't know how we got on the subject, and it was Nicole's sister.
Did she bring it to the table, or did one of you two, like, have a fit from your past or something?
I think Nicole brought it up as a joke with something, and then we were all arguing how to play it, because it was her sister, who's a little older than me, and then Nicole, and her eldest was there. So we're like, all right, well, let's all do it our way with each other, and then we'll figure out what's the best way. But the most interesting part is when Nicole's sister did Nicole's eldest daughter. And she got to, who I'm going to marry. And this girl goes, because you got to pick, I think, is it 3 or 4?
Yeah, I was going to say, it's like, I was going to say 5 or so. So there's like a random number you pick. You have to list of each one. So one of them is going to be right. You just don't know until fate tells you.
So when she picked the names, I was expecting Spider-Man and like stuff like that. Like, that's who I'm going to marry.
And the oldest is what, how 11?
About to turn 11 next month.
Okay.
Actually, in like a week.
That's exactly when we used to play it.
Yeah. So she goes, Jamari, Aiden, Kadeen. And I go, this girl picked all black guys. I never knew. And Nicole didn't like what I was doing through the whole game because soon as she picked all the names, I go, well, you're going to have bad credit. And Nicole's like, stop, don't do that. I'm like, well, call it how we see it. And she got to the children and she had 2. I go, single mom of 2. That's going to suck too.
Wow.
Nicole's like, what are you doing?
I don't know.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
I go, hey, I'm just calling it how I see it. The whole time, the eldest doesn't know what's going on, but we all know.
Wow.
Right.
I go, you better get a good job, girl. 3 kids, single mom, that's not going to be good.
Wow.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It gets worse. It gets worse. She got like Mercedes-Benz as her car. I go, well, he's going to borrow that all the time.
Oh, God.
And Nicole's just the whole time is like, do you not like black people? Like, what are you doing right now?
Right. Take a look in the mirror, bro.
Yeah, aren't you black? And the only reason I say that, and I feel like I was wrong, but I was like, well, wait till I tell JP. He'll laugh when I say all this. He gets it.
Oh, I totally get it.
Oh, okay,
No,
okay.
I get it. No, I absolutely get the jokes.
Okay.
I absolutely get them. I feel like there's some, I don't even know what I'm allowed to do anymore.
And I knew it was going to go the same way. I go, JP will understand. Monica will hate these jokes, and she's not even black. And she'll be like,
I got a million lines popping through my head. Yeah, and I'm sitting there like, you know what? This is not worth dying on the line for. This is, I ain't going down that road. But speaking of being the soon-to-be sort of dad of an 11-year-old, or you're already there, I saw an article just before the show I was reading, and the guy, I feel like I heard about this in the past and then forgot about it. Period parties.
Ew.
Oh, I forget. Yeah, no, that was a thing. We talked about it a long time ago.
Long time ago, right? Well, this guy, first off, it was in one of our local papers, but it also stems from Reddit. So when it comes to Reddit, I really, take everything with a grain of salt. But this was one of those, like, am I the a-hole thing? And then,
oh, yeah.
That whole thing. This guy, he was home with his 12-year-old. The 12-year-old got a period, so he jumps into action, gets a box of pads that they had bought just in case the mother wasn't home. He jumps into action,
Could you?
Helps her out. Yeah, I could have. He says, quote, I play the supportive dad. I comfort her. I get her the box of pads that my wife had bought earlier in the year. And he said, we went through the instructions together. We shared some ice cream. He said, I reassured her, quote, told her that there was nothing to be embarrassed about and that she could always come to me for anything. And when his wife came home, she was overjoyed with the news, crying that her little girl is growing up, and then made the suggestion about having a period party, and the daughter did not want it.
Well,
Immediately shut it down.
Okay.
And the father saying she immediately closed off. She does not want a period party and doesn't want anyone to know. This is what the daughter said. So then the wife tries to get the husband involved to try and change the girl's mind.
Okay.
But, well, hold on, let me keep going. But he's like, no, she doesn't want one. Don't worry about it. It's not the big deal. This is not about you. It's about her, and she doesn't want one. 2 days later, the guy comes home from running errands, and the daughter asked if she can do her homework in his office. And he said, yeah, I don't care. But it was weird because she usually does it in the living room. Then he walks into the living room and finds out that not only had the wife decorated it like somebody, it would have looked like somebody from My Super Sweet 16, but several family friends, all women, and a few that he recognized as neighborhood mothers. He pulled his wife aside, asked what was going on. She tells him that she's throwing the surprise period party for her own good, insisting, quote, she didn't mean that. This is an important time for a girl, and she needs to know to not be ashamed of her body. But the dad's sitting there going, like, she specifically told you she didn't want one of these. Now, I can see this happening in my house. I can see, because my wife does this all the time. We'll tell her something very specific, but she doesn't like the fact that and then she wants us to do it her way. And then all hell breaks loose. It happens.
Don't you? Can we admit? Okay, and I 20% feel for both moms. If your wife would do that, and for this mom, because it sounds like it means a lot more, and that's what she wanted. And she always picture for her and her daughter and all of that cuteness, and that's not a bad thing to want to be and do all of that. But we have to just all admit, I also don't feel bad for her because it ain't about you. Like the dad said, it's about the daughter, and some daughters want all that and would do all of that, and some daughters just don't.
I don't feel bad for this mother at all.
I feel bad that she
didn't
got
listen
what
to the kid. But listen to this. It keeps on going. He says to her, he's like, she specifically told you she didn't want this. The wife dismissed his concerns. I don't expect you to understand this is just for women. Okay, got it.
That's not fair either.
So then he physically blocks the doorway. She still insisted we can't let her grow up with a negative attitude towards something so natural. So eventually she returned to the living room, tells the guests that the period party was off, blaming it on her husband being a, quote, jackass.
Oh, my God.
Then he loses it, follows her into the room, and let the women know calmly, but under no uncertain terms, that while I appreciate what they wanted to do, but the 12-year-old explicitly made it clear that she did not want this party, and my wife is trying to pressure her into it. And then the moms, the women that were in the room, started looking at the mother like she was a jackass.
I mean, because she was, though.
Right. She totally was. And then it's like, and then, the internet starts firing off and all that kind of stuff. But I'm sitting here listening to Diz talk about the 11-year-old, and I'm like, is there going to be a period party in his house in sometime near future?
What time does that usually start, Monica?
Now, if she's 11, right around now, expect it to happen.
It's funny.
I think my daughter was I think she was young. I think she was either 10 or 11.
Yeah, that makes sense because
5th, 6th grade.
I remember when I was coaching way back when I was like before I even moved to it was right when I moved to Canada and I came back here for a summer to work to coach, and I had a team and it was a co-ed, and I remember that like during the game one of the girls had hers. Because she was like a mean, nasty beast on the field. She was like cutting up everyone. And then like there was a moment in the game where she was just walking around and you could tell she was like something happened. And I had a dentist as my assistant coach, but like he knew right away. Like when she came to the sideline, he's like, "How old are you now?" And she said it. And when they went back on the field, I go, "Yeah, I think my head's at where you're at." He goes, "Yeah, it's around that time." I never knew. And I say that to say about a few days ago, Nicole said that the eldest is going to get her soon. She could tell the signs are there.
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you mean? And I think she had said like something to do with her eating habits change and something else and blah, blah,
And
blah.
Nicole knows when she got hers, so it's it's usually the same. And
yeah, she's like, it's around this time. I'm like, 11? And she's like, yeah.
And think about that, boys, Mr. Penis Haver people.
Yeah.
11 until you're what? 50, let's just say even number 51. That's 40. Is that 40? Is that the math for? 40 years of every single month, without a doubt, bleeding for 5 days. That's some messed up crap.
Yeah, but what's worse is we got to hear about it every
Yeah,
week.
well, you know what?
And
Don't
deal
blame
with
us
that.
don't blame us because God doesn't like you.
No, God likes us more because we can create life. But
No, you
also
can't.
have to-
But he made sure you can't do it without us.
of course he did.
Therefore, right.
All I know is that's a long, think of 40 years of once a month looking in the toilet and there's blood.
Okay, why do you
I'm
always
just
have
saying,
to take it there?
Cuz you guys are making it sound like you have it bad. I need to make it gross.
We don't have to. No, you really don't have to make it gross.
And that's just the bleeding part. That's not the pain and the
Okay.
headaches. And the headaches and the lower back pain and the cramps and the bloating for no reason and the mood swings.
Well, you officially have an okay by me to stay home.
Really?
How's that?
Really?
Yeah, because I know that you're going to be on edge, and if something's going to blow up, it's going to be because you're on the rag.
I like that.
Therefore, keep your ass home.
It wasn't like, oh, I know how you guys get cramps and it's hard and blah, blah. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, man, you're going to be annoying. Stay
Just
home.
stay home, yeah.
You get it.
Exactly. You're going to drive me crazy, and I don't need it.
The nice way to say that, and Garrett's got it, is, wow, you know what? Never thought of it that way. That's a lot. If you ever do want to stay home, I completely understand. And meanwhile, you can think all you want. Stupid bitch is going to just drive me crazy. But who cares? Just be nice.
Right. But I didn't call you a stupid bitch, so I was nice.
Oh, you thought it.
Not
so.
out loud.
You
I know. Honestly, I never thought stupid bitch. Not today.
Not today.
Not today.
Check
But
back
we
tomorrow.
used
We'll see.
We used to have a girl that worked. She hated Roger and I. She hated us with a passion. She was the traffic.
What'd you guys
she
do
did
to her?
Nothing.
But then why'd she hate you?
Well, it turned out she was like banging one of our producer guys. It happened. Like this was weird. So he was, we used to call him Matt the new guy. And I don't know how that whole thing, and she was doing, we had Brett, I believe at the time.
Who just touched his buttons, apparently.
Yeah, push his button.
push
for
it.
the
we
show.
had-
We're the button pusher.
We had Brett, or maybe we didn't have Brett, and we had a Hillary, whatever it was. And we had this girl, a female Brett, that was news and traffic, right? And she was in a studio that looks into ours. And something must have happened because all of a sudden she would come in and lower the blinds so she couldn't see us.
Oh, I
And
think
we
I
couldn't-
remember
and
you
we
said
couldn't-
that. And I'm like, she just comes, like that sets a tone. Like that sends a message.
Totally.
If I come in and just, what if there were, and I just like put a wall up between me and Gareth and like just didn't, I mean, like that's saying something without saying something.
Right. And then all that's doing with me, now you're just pouring gasoline on the fire.
Yeah.
I never really thought one way about this girl or not. Like, it wasn't like she was part of our show. She was just doing, I'm not demeaning it. She was doing traffic and news for us and the other station. And fine. She didn't want to be a part of the show. That's cool. But Matt, the new guy, he ends up, for whatever reason, our GM at the time was going away and asked Matt to watch his house and the dog or something like that.
Okay.
And I don't know how he thought that was a good idea, the GM, but he did. And then next thing I know, I guess he hooks up with her. She goes out to that house. He's got her covered in Hershey syrup. He comes back. He's telling us and then that was the whole thing. And
what happened? I mean, did they date, or was it just a one-time?
The whole thing, it blew up into something really ugly.
I don't know how it doesn't.
The moral of that story is that girl took off every single time she had a period.
That's why we talk. Oh, that's
every single time.
Maybe she had really bad periods.
She took off 2 or 3 days.
Maybe she had really bad ones. Like sometimes some women do have like.
I got it. My wife was one of them.
Yeah. And you guys probably, if it was tension, maybe you were okay with her taking off. Then someone would have to fill in for her every month for a couple of days.
Yeah, I guess that's what. I don't even. It's so fun. I haven't thought about that in a very long time until we told you to stay home.
Is she still in radio?
When you were bleeding. I don't know. She was a rag. She really was.
Even off the rag, she was a rag.
She was just a rag of a person. She was just not cool, like not fun. No, like wouldn't even like in the hallway. It was just like looking down at the ground. Not a.
Why was she there? Like sounds to me she just didn't want to be at work. Like if you don't want this job.
Exactly. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why the hell she was there. I don't know what other than it was a job in radio and she took it.
I mean,
she didn't know she was going to be dealing with idiots like us.
Well, and at the same time, I mean, if you guys didn't initially do anything, if she started it with the blinds closing thing or whatever, but like if there was like an argument between y'all or something, like there was bad blood for some reason, then maybe that's why she was the way she was. But if not, then
who has bad blood with Raj?
And that might be true too.
You know what I'm saying?
I will say this: the only
like
time I've ever
when you're at war with Raj, you definitely need to take a look in the mirror.
Yeah, at war is not the way it goes. The only time I was ever, like 1 or 2 times I was ever like, I'm not even at war with. It's like a little like don't talk to me that way type of
kerfuffle.
Yeah, whatever you want. I don't even think it was a kerfuffle. It was more like because he's very fatherly. He's very now. This is how and a few times where we had off the air conversations because you and I had issues, and he would be kind of like a mediator, and he would say, "Now this is," and I didn't. Maybe because I don't have a dad or whatever, but I did not like, don't talk to me that way. You don't tell me what to do. You're not my dad type of mentality I was having at the time. But that was internal. That was me. And I never said anything because I knew it was me. And that's as bad as it, like, that wasn't even really all that bad. That's as bad as it got. Like, I can't imagine ever being like, what a jackass, or I hate him, or I don't even know. I don't even know what you would even say. Like,
no, you can't hate Roger.
And literally everybody. Like, you would be the only one. Roger's a good guy. I miss Roger.
Listen, him and I, as working 25 years together, we've had to go in an office and close the door less than 10 times in 25 years.
And wasn't there one time when you...
And I'm me.
Yeah.
You know?
And I'm me.
So.
That's fantastic.
So, yeah. So get ready for period parties, Gareth.
Not happening on my watch.
I mean, you don't have to. Like, it's if she's comfortable. It sounds like she might get it at a good time as far as the timeline goes, because it seems like they're wanting to be closer to you.
Yeah.
So if you had been there since the get-go, if you were their actual dad or whatever, they might be like, oh, how embarrassing, and not want you there. Maybe she'll want you to be a part of it because she wants you to be a part of her life. It might be a good time to do it.
If I were you, I would make sure whatever supplies would be needed in that situation are in the apartment, on hand, ready to go, just in case you're the one that's home when it happens.
Oh, yeah. Nicole over-prepares. So she's already has...
She's got stuff, yeah.
Different, styles, whatever, and she's like, they're all in here, so if anything happens, you know where to go now. I go, I'm going to go to the phone and call you. That's where I'm going to go.
I was going to say, I love the fact that she treats you like a grown-up.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Because it really doesn't make all that much sense.
Especially after that game of MASH. I feel like maybe take some clues from that. I don't know.
Remember, she puked. The eldest puked one day in the room, and I was about to wake Nicole up to go fix it. I'm like, well, I'm not doing that. This is only your kid right now.
Right.
If it's me, I'm gonna just put. You ever see Big Daddy when he puts like newspaper over it? That would have been me. I'm like, I'll just put newspaper over it.
And I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like I don't know if that. Part of me is like, no, you're there, but then also like you're not the father.
Yeah.
So I feel like, do you get to pick and choose? Because I feel like yes, because you're not, but maybe not. I don't know.
No, I get to pick and choose because we have an agreement. Because Chaco was sick one time and he was just going in the house. And it was bad. It was in the old apartment. And she would tell me, I'm like, well, that's your dog too now. And she goes, you got to clean this. And I made the agreement, well, if anything ever happens with the girls that are gross, you got to clean it. Because
I got your back on that one.
Yeah.
If that actually went down, then I got your back. Tim's on line 1. Go ahead, Tim. Not that you need me, but I got you. Go ahead, Tim.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm kind of glad that Disney just brought newspaper actually pertaining to this story. I got custody of my daughters when they were 6 and 7. And I kind of wish there was like a period party because they were too embarrassed to tell me and the teachers how to get involved. But they were using toilet paper for, but yeah. And then to make it even worse, I had to have my parents go pick them up from school. And my dad made my daughter sit on our newspaper on the way home.
Oh, no.
So,
don't get it on the upholstery.
That's a horrible first memory.
That was rough.
Oh my God.
That would have been helpful for me. Yeah.
I could only imagine what was going through your father's mind while he was going there. And the best option was to have her sit on newspaper. In his head, that was a good idea. Wow.
Not even like an old towel.
Right.
Yeah, he's a great dude, but he didn't really think that out. Maybe maybe he's still worried about, hey, getting a towel, but still washing it, it's going to be on there. So I guess looking back, it was a good idea, I guess, kind of, but still, I guess that could be traumatizing for the kid.
You think?
Yeah. Your dad's like, sit on the newspaper. Not the sports. Not the sports.
Right. There's that. Basically, he just treated you like a dog, you know?
Exactly.
Wow.
That's my story, but I wish there was a period party for my daughters so I could have been more involved.
I'm sure they wish it too.
Because like they're too embarrassed to tell me, yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Tim.
Yeah, I'm sure they were there. That's not a good memory for them, and that's life changing. Like what is they say now you're a woman.
She's got a story to tell at least. Oh yeah, when I got my first period, my grandfather made me sit on the newspaper.
Got a story to tell her therapist.
You think? All right, it's JP with Dizzy and Monica, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. I'll be right back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone and Neutral are sending you to see one of the biggest bands of this or any generation. Oasis. Live in California. Oasis. Head to theboneonline.com now for the locations of QR code posters near you. Scan the QR code on the poster and you can score a flyaway to see Cage the Elephant open for Oasis in California, including airfare and tickets. And that's not all. You also get a pair of front row tickets to see Cage the Elephant at the Baycare Sound Clearwater on September 17th. Don't wait. Visit theboneonline.com now to find the location nearest you to register. From 102.5 The Bone and Neutral, keep it tasty.
A lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, this is my last hope. The next step is getting them in the right arch supports. Our goal is to have that long-term change for them, to see someone that is in pain. I change things for them. See how we can help you with a free fitting at the Good Feet store.
Weather Type Mike, can you tell us why hurricane-resistant windows are so expensive and why they are worth the price?
Great question, Michael. Hurricane windows do cost more than regular windows, but that's because they're built like a tank with a gym membership. They're made with impact-resistant glass, heavy-duty frames, and go through testing that would make a Navy SEAL nervous. They're designed to take a hit from flying debris, high winds, and your neighbor's trash can doing 80 miles per hour down the street.
And with the amount of storms we get in the Tampa Bay area, you want to be protected. Call WeatherTight Windows today. Get protection from the storm, from flying debris. And your neighbors, they can't even take in their garbage cans?
Michael, honestly, they're worth every penny. Because when a hurricane hits, you want your windows to be stronger than my willpower and an all-you-can-eat buffet. And let's face it, if a flying mailbox hits my house, I want the glass to hold.
WeatherTightWindows.com. WeatherTight Windows.
At Bernetti PA, if you've been injured in an accident, we make it quick, easy, and convenient to hire us. You can rest assured that somebody is on your side. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Lakeland, Tampa, St. Pete.
Zero is back at Furman Ford, Clearwater's big Ford store. John Senning, and if you're in the market for a new truck or SUV, you've got to go see my friend Bob Murray and the crew at Furman Ford. Right now, during Ford's summer sales event, you can get 0% APR financing for 48 months. Zero down, zero payments for 90 days. Plus a complimentary 2-year maintenance plan on select new Ford models. If you've been waiting for the best time to get a new truck or SUV, the time is now. Furman Ford has a massive inventory of almost 400 new Fords to choose from. And if you're in the need for service and you can't make it to the dealership, Furman Ford's mobile service will come to your home, office, or anywhere. Certified technicians, genuine parts, and quality work right at your doorstep. Visit them today on US 19 in Clearwater or always online at FurmanFord.com. And when you make your way in there, you gotta let them know that John Senning sent you.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money Americans in 2025 are now spending on gas in a year, even with lower gas prices. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right, you can earn real cash back with Upside just for buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code SPORTS to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code SPORTS for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code SPORTS for a 25 cents per gallon bonus. Offers vary by user and location. Go to upside.com for terms and conditions.
John Senning here for the National Aviation Academy. Are you just entering the workforce and looking for answers on what you want to do? Or are you sick and tired of your career and you want to change? Well, how about a new life in the world of aviation maintenance? It can be a reality with the help of the National Aviation Academy right here in beautiful Clearwater, Florida, where you can be trained in just a few months by getting your hands dirty, working on engines of planes and jets and props, all sorts of things that I don't know anything about, but you absolutely will. The next class starts August 20th. Visit them online today at naa.edu.
Are you a parent of a 2 to 8-year-old? Listen closely for an exciting offer, then head to abcmouse.com/radio to learn more. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
We're offering a promo at abcmouse.com/radio to try it for free for a month, then $14.99 per month until canceled. Go to abcmouse.com/radio to see this offer. That's abcmouse.com/radio. Actual ABC Mouse users compensated for their testimonials, sponsored by Age of Learning.
Hey, Joy. Oh, you are glowing.
Oh, hey. More like Mira joyed that Miralax helped me go. I was so backed up. Tried mega coffees, prune juice, everything. Then Miralax. And hello, gentle relief without the harsh side effects.
Ooh, how does it work?
It works naturally with the water in your body for constipation relief. Find Miralax today at your local retailer.
Use as directed for occasional constipation.
Download the free Bone app to listen to us anywhere. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate.
Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com.
And now, back to JP.
JP 105 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. I'll tell you one thing about working with you, Monica.
Yeah.
Is they always know every single dopey American today is, chicken cutlet day.
Yeah.
Or
oh, yeah.
Chicken cutlet day.
What'd you say?
I was laughing at what you just said.
Like chicken cutlet day. Today's like kiss a rainbow day. Whatever the hell it is. Why do you care about this stuff? I don't understand it.
Well, I think first of all, today is two things. I think it's three things. One, it's National Lipstick Day. Didn't think you'd care about that. But it's National Chicken
You didn't
Wing.
think I'd care about period parties, but I proved you wrong.
You're right. I am so sorry. I shall not make assumptions anymore. It's National Chicken Wing Day, and there's a crap ton of freebies if people are out and about getting lunch. I know Popeyes is having stuff. Wingstop is having stuff. Buffalo Wild Wings is having stuff.
Do you plan, because I know you are still kind of couponica.
Yeah, I am.
Like, first off, do you have a point of reference that you go to on a daily basis to find these days?
Oh God, I love JoJo. No. Actually, speaking of JoJo, thank you, JoJo.
Thanks, JoJo.
She has she has a whole calendar here where I just look up on that day while I'm eating up my breakfast, and I'm like, oh look, it's such and such day. That's how I know. She does the legwork.
It's true, because she even writes down events coming up. Because I remember Nicole. Yep. Actually, on the weekend, she's like, we should go out and do more events. And what concerts are coming up? I go, I don't know. She goes, doesn't JoJo have a calendar at work? I go, yes, she does, actually.
She has one for concerts and stuff like
Birthdays
that. And she has one for the sporting events that are coming up. And then she has one for our work anniversaries, like whose work anniversary it is, and then whose birthday, and then celebrity birthdays.
Yeah,
right. So when you see like that today is Chicken Wing Day.
Yeah.
Do you then plan the rest of your day's eating habits around the fact that you can probably get some deals on said types of food?
I thought about it because I do pass a wing stop on the way home. I just make a quick stop there to get some, and it's good, and I like that.
Right, but that's today. I'm talking about in general. Do you go into that studio, see what today is, and if tomorrow is taco day, do you immediately start planning, okay, I'm going to go, see who's got taco deals and then go get the one that you like the most? Is that?
That definitely has happened more often than you'd probably like to know about. Also,
no. That's where we disagree. I absolutely want to know how often this is because I bet it's more often than you want to admit.
Maybe. But I also, keep in mind, I have coupons. I have apps with coupons and that sort of thing. So I don't necessarily have to depend on an actual national day. However, I relatively recently, within the past month, found out, because I'm an AMC Stubs member, which is a free, you just sign up, you give me an email, whatever.
What's AMC Stubs?
AMC movie theaters.
Movies? Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Tuesdays and Wednesdays are 50% off for any movie, like Superman, even it doesn't have to be an old one, 50% off on Mondays and Tuesdays. And when you go in there, it's 50% off a small combo, which is like a small popcorn and a small soda when you go in after your 50% off movie. So you better believe the Smurfs are getting seen tomorrow instead of on Thursday or Friday. You know what I mean?
That movie is getting destroyed.
Oh, it's bad?
Yeah.
Destroyed.
Yeah.
But it looks so good.
Destroyed.
It's looking good.
I'm like,
why is it bad?
The reviews was so, like, one of the reviews that I read a couple of them, was so evil. And I'm like, it's the Smurfs.
I know.
Unless none of the characters weren't blue, how could you really destroy the Smurfs that bad?
They're cartoons.
You know what I'm
did you
saying?
expect out of them? I will say I'm really annoyed with sound effects. Like, now you're just making up Smurfs. Like, sound effects Smurfs look stupid. Like, why is sound effect? And if you're going to make up new Smurfs, make more women. Why is there Smurfette and a million other made-up Smurfs?
That's kind of weird that they just like...
Yeah, let's...
What is she? The town,
Yeah, she is.
Gangbang? And it's
like,
Rihanna played Smurfette, I think,
yes,
right?
Yes.
She's like JP's son's girlfriend. Everybody has a turn or took a ride.
All right. Let's dial it back.
Wait, what? JP's son's girlfriend?
According to
my son's got a girlfriend, and my daughter doesn't like her, so my daughter made a comment that she gets passed around.
Around. I just like that phrase.
Right.
That is definitely your daughter for sure.
My daughter made that comment to the point where I think my son wants to like punch my daughter. Like, it was like the two of them, man.
That's so funny.
They can go at it, boy.
You know that changes when she comes back from college the first time.
What do you mean?
That's when you start to get like I remember when we were kids and all my aunts and uncles saying, you're going to miss your brothers and one day you're going to voluntarily talk to them and all of this, and we're like, no way, we hate each other. And then once we moved out immediately after, it was like we would keep in contact and stuff like that. So I think when you're away and not, in the thick of it, You get
I hope so, man. I hope so. Because they can get along and then they'll have each other's back. Like, they'll have each other's back with us. Do you understand?
Sure.
Like,
It's all in the family.
But when they go at it, they can just be, both of them can just be mean.
It's brothers and sisters.
What's the age difference?
16 months.
Oh, wow.
Even more so. That's brothers and sisters. I got along with my younger brother, who's 3.5 years younger than I did my older brother, who is a year and a week apart.
I can't, if I had to wipe my younger brother's ass, I would never talk to that dude again.
It's not his fault. It's not his fault. Like, that's blaming the wrong person there.
Well, it's kind of his fault.
Also,
he could wipe his own.
He could have wiped his own ass.
Yeah.
I also do everything in my power to forget that, and y'all just keep bringing it up.
Oh, no.
The kid in Big Daddy did it. He said, I wipe my own ass. And he was like 4.
That's one you probably should have held on to.
No, it happened. It's a horrible memory, and I don't need to remember that anymore. I'm good.
But he was, the thing, and I know we go back to that, but he was like 8, wasn't he?
Yeah, well, yeah, I would say, hold on. He was old enough. I'm trying to do the math here because it was in that one
Monaco
house.
would wipe his ass. He goes, all right, I got to get to my part-time job. So back to you guys in 4 hours.
You see my car keys?
Yeah.
He's smoking a cigarette. Hey, I'm going to be late for the job. Come on back there. Listen.
Use the soft tissue.
Right.
It's so gross because, again, it would just be a Monica scream down the hallway. And that walk of just, I got to go do this, that long hallway walk. And then walking in, he was quite literally, because my mom told him to, quite literally grabbing his ankles. So it was just, when I walked in, he was bent over with his butt, right? But, he was bent over. So, that's what I walk into.
With his dirty ass.
Oh, my God.
He needed wiped. But I will say this. I know it was not after that house, that horrible, horrible house. So, and we moved out of that, I think, in 1982. So, what's he? He was born in 74. Whatever the math is. I don't know.
He's 2 years younger than me. So he's 3 years younger than you? 3.5? 4?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ain't no way I'm doing that.
For
I'm
what?
glad I'd have any younger siblings.
My little brother's 3 years younger than you, JP?
If he's born in 74, he's 2 years younger.
2 years younger? Now you just blew my mind.
You could have been wiping JP's ass.
Yeah.
My little brother, who I think of as 8 years old still, is truly, oh my God. JP.
Your brother's 51 years old.
Oh,
We're turning 51 this year.
He's not. How is that possible when I'm only 25? This is all making
He's
no
turning
kind of sense.
51 this year. If he's not, when's his birthday?
March 6th.
He's already 51.
Did he ever get to the older ages and he's like, remember when you used to wipe my ass? When
we don't talk about
That's
these
insane.
things.
I would have been bringing it up every time.
If I was him, anytime I saw you, if I was walking to the bathroom, I would just be like, hey, Monica.
Yeah.
No.
Anytime.
Right?
Yeah.
Why would you do? Wouldn't you as
Family reunions?
Wouldn't you as the butt wipe-y want to just forget it as well? Like
No.
you were old enough. Like wouldn't you be
No,
embarrassed?
because he knew he could have been doing it.
Yeah.
And he just kept having his sister wipe his ass.
That's embarrassing for him.
What year did he stop?
In 82. No, I want to say. So how old were you in 82, Jim? Or
Jim? Yeah, Jim.
JP.
I was 10. I was born in 72.
So he was 8. Yeah, he was 8.
Wow, that's so funny. That just suddenly stopped one day. He walked out. I was like, I'm good.
No, we moved houses, and there wasn't a long hallway, and I don't know. And I got my own bedroom, and because we were sharing rooms during all of that too. Like I just feel like everything changed when we moved out of that house. Another reason I hate that house so much.
Would he ask you hey, can you get me a drink from the fridge? You'd be like, no, and he'd be like, so you could wipe my ass, but you can't get me a drink. That's how
I tell you, I saw a video
That hurts
yesterday,
me.
and it was like things people think I miss from Italy, and it was like food and art and architecture, and then she goes, things I really miss from Italy, and it was a bidet.
Oh, I just saw one in person for the first time ever this past weekend. I feel like I always thought it had to be a separate entity, like a whole separate toilet.
Well, in Europe it is, but now they make attachments.
Yes, that's what I saw.
They make an attachment that goes on. I got to be honest with you, I don't get it. It's weird.
It looks a little sexual. The one, because there's different things you can squirt up, and one of them goes high and streamlined.
Yeah. If you play your cards right, you could probably get that to do what you needed to do.
That was my thought when I saw it. I'm like, I might have to stand here for a second, but I would be the one that I have to move around, but
right.
I feel like it happened. Do you how much do those cost? Like $1,000?
What, the attachments?
Like $1,000?
Like $1,000? Yeah.
The Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday. This hour's keyword is
shark. The word is shark. Now your job is to go to the 1025 The Bone app, look for Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday, put in the word shark. And if we choose your name at 12:30, you'll be in the running at the end of the day for the $1,000. So go there now. Shark is the word. Put it in, and we wish you luck. You get another shot after this every hour until 5 o'clock, and then at 5:30 we'll announce, a little after 5:30, we'll announce the winner for the day. Real back to the bidet thing for a second, though, Monica. You can get the attachments you can get for pretty cheap.
Oh, yeah? Like, could I put it on my apartment one and take it off when I leave and just have it always with me?
You can. It's just got to get installed correctly, and it should take about 2 minutes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but...
I didn't ask how much it cost.
Yeah, I found it very awkward.
Why?
Just because I can't... Just the way you have to, like... For a dude, I can see it being good for a woman. Like, for a dude, like, I was like, am I doing... Like, I don't know if I'm doing it right.
Does your dong get in the way? Are you, like, having to
Yeah,
hold
your
that
balls
up?
kind of get... the back of your balls are getting wet.
Yeah.
They just are.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm saying? So you got to... And then you got to get the water temperature right. So you're on the bowl, and then you're reaching over and operating the bidet, and then you got to get the water temp right. It's a whole thing.
I forgot about the temperature. That would be weird, too.
It's a whole thing. Because if that water comes out scorching, now you got flaming hoop.
But you can't.
That should be a band name, by the way.
Flaming hoop.
Flaming hoop.
Yeah.
You can't just set it, like once you find the right, like say, okay, stay this way and set it there and not have to do it each time?
No, well, not in the one that I had, because it's basically got like almost like the one that we had in our hotels. Both of them were like kind of like shower handles. Oh. You know how like you'll have not a dial, but like kind of a handle, and you have to, you'll have to go all the way around to get past the blue to the red.
Yeah.
And then you got to figure out where it's warm, but then you have to turn it all the way that way to shut it off again.
Oh.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
So it's not just like pull on, pull off, and the temperature's set.
Yeah.
It's not like that. I don't know. People love the bidet. I'm on the fence with the whole thing.
Well, if you could find one, because I'm sure there's more than one. Like if you could find one that is more easily used or more adjustable, whatever.
I bet you with these attachments, or some of the ones that where you could just find your water temperature and set it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I feel like if you, maybe you just didn't like your hotel's one.
I think I'm going to be a wiper lifer,
Well, just don't ask me to do it. That's really all.
No, I would never ask you to do that.
Thank you.
Or would I?
No.
That's just me.
I found my voice, JP. I just say no.
Found my voice. All right, we'll be right back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Did you miss the Mike Calta show today?
The whole time I just was thinking, I am not a smart person.
All I could think was when they making this into a movie with the alien attack that Christoph Waltz was going to play him.
Listen to the Mike Calta show every weekday morning at 6 a.m. on The Bone. Or anytime with the full show replay on the free 102.5 The Bone app.
Elysian Space Dust IPA presents St. Pete Grunge Fest, a free show featuring Florida's best Nirvana, Pearl Jam, and Alice in Chains tribute bands. August 8th at Janice Live. Get your free tickets today at Eddie's Bay Pines, Knockin' Boots, Bourbon on Main, Brewlands, and Ferg's.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want to boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/radio to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more, 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio. HIMS.com/RADIO.
If you're looking to buy a custom engagement ring, you know where to go. That is the Golden Diamond Source. Family owned and trusted for over 40 years, just minutes from anywhere in Tampa Bay. You can stop by the Golden Diamond Source on Ulmerton Road and let them make a unique, beautiful ring for your future bride in anybody's price range. And you get to get it done without all that sales pressure. Because at the Golden Diamond Source, they just want to make sure you leave happy and with a great investment in your marriage future. At the Golden Diamond Source, they're not just there for engagement rings, they're a jewelry super center. From birthstones to tennis bracelets to diamond studs, whatever's on your wish list, the Golden Diamond Source can make it happen. And did you know that right now gold is at an all-time high? If you bring in your old jewelry, Steve and Julie Weintraub will buy it and offer the highest trade-in values of the year. It's a perfect time to upgrade what you're not wearing and turn it into something that you'll never want to take off. It only happens at the Golden Diamond Source with the largest selection of jewelry, including men's jewelry. Stop in there for all your jewelry needs and tell them you heard about it on the Mike Calta Show.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. If you or anyone in your family has been injured in a car accident, call us now, as the time to file a claim may be limited. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before, protecting America, fighting for you. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money Americans in 2025 are now spending on gas in a year, even with lower gas prices. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just for buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $200-$300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code SPORTS to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code SPORTS for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code SPORTS for a 25 cents per gallon bonus. Offers vary by user and location. Go to upside.com for terms and conditions.
I'm Tampa injury attorney Mo DeWitt. Sometimes injuries that may seem minor today affect you for the rest of your life. Not all injuries are visible. I've seen it too many times. A client hires the wrong attorney who just wants to get fast cash. You've already gotten hurt in the accident. Don't get hurt again. Just call Mo. Visit justcallmo.com or give me a call at 1-800-CALL-MO. Mo DeWitt, Office, Tampa.
Thank you for making Total Wine & More America's #1 online source for spirits, beer, and wine. Better than all those delivery apps. Total Wine's prices are up to 30% lower with super fast delivery and no hidden fees. Order direct at TotalWine.com and pay less today.
Drink responsibly, B21.
Uh-oh, Brad's buzzed.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's starting with the whoops. Good thing is, he knows when he's buzzed.
Know your buzzed warning signs? Call for a ride when it's time to go home. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
You're not at your house. You're at a lavish seaside estate. You're not walking the dog. You're hunting for clues in an Agatha Christie mystery. See it differently with BritBox. Stream an endlessly entertaining collection of British TV, including new original series, Ludwig, starring David Mitchell.
Bit awkward, really. I think I might just have solved a murder.
And Outrageous, a scandalous true story.
Seems there's a political extremist in every family these days.
See it differently when you stream the best of British TV with BritBox.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Guys, if I could just have your attention.
Turn it on now!
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go. Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this.
Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
Hour number 2 brought to you by JustCallMo.com, Tampa's Injury Attorneys, JP 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio, Monica and Dizzy. With me, as per usual, this story out of the shooting in the city, New York City yesterday is getting worse and worse and worse. Did you see this, Monica? The cop, the father had a stroke.
Oh, I didn't see that.
So the father found out that his son was killed, and then the father had a stroke.
Wow.
I mean, this is just getting nuttier and nuttier and nuttier.
They addressed it first thing on Good Morning Football today because one of the employees at Good Morning Football, because that's what apparently this guy was allegedly saying he's going after the NFL. One of their employees was hurt.
Apparently, he went up the wrong staircase, or like he went to the wrong bank of elevators or something like that. He wanted to get to the NFL offices, but didn't.
I was reading a thread, and as awful as some of these people were, I have a question for you because you live there. I mean, maybe not in Manhattan, but you live in that state, in that area. They were saying, because one of the camera stills shows him with just huge ass gun, just walking towards the building, and it was pretty much an empty, little area around him, a couple of guys over there. And someone said, why didn't one of those two guys see this guy with a huge gun?
He killed
him. Wasn't a whole bunch of people. And someone said, well, I don't know if it's whatever they said. I don't know if it's for a movie prop or I don't know. They gave this. I don't know, and I don't want to know. It's not my business. I keep my head down and mind my own business, something like that. And that felt so. Like, is that the vibe? Like, if you see someone with a huge ass gun, you're gonna mind your own business and not.
Monica, I've told you, in New York City, there's a guy walking on fire. On fire.
Oh my God.
And people just acting like they don't see it.
Oh my God. I don't know, man.
And I don't have all the details of this thing because I woke up to it this morning and didn't really do the deep dive. But from what I understand, in one story I read that the cop that was killed was off duty and doing security in the building. Mm-hmm. And another article said that he was on duty, but I don't think that's the case. And then this guy walked into the building, shot the security guy, and then just, I guess, got on the elevator and was starting to go and just started shooting people. But it says the mentally ill man wanted to shoot up the NFL's offices on levels 5 through 8, but mistakenly went up the wrong elevator banks. Okay, that's what I thought.
From what I understand, he drove there, didn't he?
Drove
from
Nevada.
Vegas? Yeah.
He drove from Nevada.
It's a long time to be driving and stewing in your anger.
I guess there's notes now. Apparently, he wrote a note. He blamed the NFL for CTE, but meanwhile, he never played pro football. So God only knows. He had been diagnosed with mental illness. There had been mental illness with this guy.
I read an article that said he requested that you're right, what you just said, he blamed the NFL for and said CTE. But from what I read in that same note, he said he wanted his brain to be examined or whatever because of the CTE.
Right.
And that's why he took
it
himself.
If he didn't play, if there wasn't full contact sports or repeated concussions, then it wouldn't be CTE. But if he's got mental illness, maybe he thinks that's what he's got. And now, who the hell knows? All I know is this story is just getting worse and worse by the day. This poor woman that worked for Blackstone, she's just minding her own business. You know what I'm saying? Like, she just went to work. She just went to work. What gets me is, like, in New York City, this guy's walking down the street with a rifle in his hand and nobody did anything.
That's what I'm saying. And that's what and again, I really feel like that person was wrong and lying because she was just like, well, I don't know what it is. It's not my business. I'm minding my own business.
Because you don't want to get killed. What is she going to do? She got no gun. Is she going to confront that guy?
No, not confront the person. You got to be worried about your own safety as well. But I mean, you can can you report it? Can you call 911 and they get there a little bit faster than they did? Or I don't know. I just can't imagine just not.
Yeah, things have changed here, man. Unfortunately, the bail reform laws have kind of made it to where they get arrested, they get let out. They get arrested, they get let out. They get arrested and they get let out. And then, the cops have been told to, make sure you got to handle everything with kid gloves. So I'm not saying that, because by the time something broke down, there was a line of cops running into that building.
Yeah.
But, you call 911, and I don't know how fast they're going to get there. I could be, be wrong there, but it just sucks. The whole thing just sucks.
It really does. It's so sad and so unbelievably
This guy finds out his son died. The cop was, I think, 32 years old.
He was young. I know that. He had 3 kids, 32. I think. Yeah.
So, if his father was older when he had him, his father's 62, and he has a stroke? Mm. Come on, man. And your son was just...
It's sad all around. It's all around.
Did Goodell say anything?
I saw an NFL. I saw the president or whatever, the NFL Network, put out a statement in regards to the employee that's in the hospital now as a direct result. But I haven't seen anything from Goodell yet.
I know they would say I'm telling everybody to work from home, and if they just wanted to take the day off, it was understandable, and that they were putting out, HR was going to be reaching out to everybody, and there was going to be grief counselors and all that kind of stuff.
I need that. I can't imagine going into work. It's just a lot.
I just can't believe the NFL has an HR department. To be quite honest,
what do you mean? Wait,
that place just seems like the Wild West.
What you want? Yeah,
pretty much.
Just it's just unbelievable, and we're going to learn more. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. We're going to, that note, and they're not going to tell us everything on the, when we find out more, it's always like we want to know more, and I do. It's just sad, so unnecessarily sad.
Whatever. All right, time for let's do that guy, shall we?
I don't like that at all.
It's a bad. That was a.
I don't like that.
Not the best. What's the word I'm looking for?
Segue.
Not the best segue. All right, but I have anyway, my condolences goes out to that officer and to his family and everybody else who was injured yesterday and killed yesterday, because there'll be some levels of that onion. Some layers will be peeled back as the days go on, I'm guessing, because they're not going to just let it sit. I got a white guy, American guy, actor, TV, film. I'm going to tell you to lean film. Strongly tell you to lean film.
Okay.
Mo Nifa.
In his film career, was he ever part of a franchise?
Yes. Diz.
Did they die in the 2000s?
That's a great question. Yes.
Okay.
Literally. Then if I asked you if he died of a certain thing, hang on, let me check.
No, I know how he died.
Okay.
I do know how he died. But he is a white guy, American guy, died in the 2000s. He's an actor. Go with movies. All right? Go with movies. And yes, he was, one of the things he did was part of a franchise. 800-771-1025. That's the phone number. Now you call us up. You ask us yes or no questions. You get a yes. You'll hear this. You'll go again. You get a no. You'll hear this. We'll move on to the next calls. You put all the clues together, and somebody will win their choice of prizes from the little page of prizes that I have in front of me, okay? It's Dead Guy in the Envelope, 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. I'll be right back.
You're listening to JP on 1025 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 1025 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
The heat in Tampa does not play, and you have about, 8 months of it left, Tampa? But thankfully, neither does Superheat and Air and Plumbing. They've teamed up with their experts at ABC to bring you fast pro service backed by two of the best names in the business. And right now, they're offering a $29 AC system check, whether your unit's working or not. And if you need a repair, that $29 goes right towards it. Their techs are trained, their trucks are stocked, and it's all happening in the same day. If you're hearing weird noises, getting weak airflow, or just sweating too much in your home, or your electric bill is going high, Don't wait. Call Superheat and Air and ABC today for guaranteed impeccable service and cooling you can count on. All you need to do is go to superheatandair.com. They'll send a trained professional HVAC technician out there today and get you taken care of. And then they're there for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So if you ever have an emergency, whether it be for your AC or your plumbing, know that Superheat and Air and Plumbing is there for you. Call them at 813-618-5818. That's 813-618-5818 or superheatandair.com. Tell them Mike Calta sent you.
At Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital, we believe in every child's dream. From mastering the perfect swing to just being a kid, we're working toward their dreams together, every step of the way. Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. All we do, all for kids.
Shop Jerry on Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram for some all-American savings with deals on over 1,000 vehicles during our American-made sales event. You pay what we pay with employee pricing for all. Get 0 down, 0% APR, and no payments for 90 days. Plus, scan the QR code to enter for your chance to win a new Ram 1500. All during our American-made sales event and the Make This the Summer sales event. At the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S., Jerry Ohm. Tampa is own country. Online at jerryohm.com. Call 1-800-840-0798 for complete details.
If you've been hurt in an accident, call Bernetti PA. We make it easy. In fact, you can hire us by phone, over the internet, or we'll come to you. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Lakeland, Tampa, St. Pete.
The old saying, you get what you pay for, still holds true today. Like when air conditioning companies offer you $29 tune-ups. Really? I'm not going to be fooled by that, and you shouldn't be either. Hi, I'm Zach Moskowitz, president of Cox Heating and Air Conditioning. Those so-called deals lure you into spending a lot more. At Cox Heating and Air Conditioning, we have a real honest solution. It's our Cox Personalized Maintenance Plan. For only $110 for first-time customers, our certified technicians visit your home twice a year and keep you cool. Get your Cox Personalized Maintenance Plan today at coxair.com.
License number CAC 1816108.
Cox is your key to comfort since 1958.
Now this is how you end a summer. Under the lights, surrounded by history. The driver's last shot at the playoffs. Your last chance to see regular season action. Friday night, Xfinity lights the fuse. Saturday night, the Cup Series delivers the fireworks. This is Daytona. This is everything. NASCAR weekend at Daytona International Speedway, August 22nd and 23rd. Get your tickets now at DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com.
Summer is here, so if you are thinking about selling your home, now is the time. With Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you can sell your home quickly and for maximum value. Hey, it's JP, and you can skip all the hassles of a traditional home sale and sell your home quickly without the stress of showings, open houses, and those costly repairs. Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed all-cash offer allows you to sell your home in as little as 21 days and move when you're ready. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
The Big One sales event is on at Sun Toyota. Get a new RAV4, $219 a month. Go big and save big on new RAV4, $219. Yes, $219 a month. The Big One sales event is underway. Get a new RAV4 now, only $219 a month. Make it Sun Toyota and make it happen. List tax, title, pre-delivery service fee of $1,298. Private tag agency fee of $189. Electronic registration filing fee $598. New 2025 RAV4 model 4430. Lease $219 for 36 months. $6,904 down plus first month's payment and $695 acquisition fee. No security deposit required and approved credit from SETF. Offer expires July 31st, 2025.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
It's Dead Guy in the Envelope, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. It's brought to you by Mark Spain Real Estate. Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com on your home today. White guy, American guy, actor, TV and movies, but I'm telling you to lean movies because that'll get you there faster. And he definitely did more than acting, too. He was also, he was an author, he was a director, he did a whole bunch of stuff, stage, screen, all that kind of stuff. But movies are going to get you there. He died in the 2000s, and he died in the 2000s, and he was in at least one franchise. All right? 800-771-1025. Let's go to Rick on line one. Go ahead, Rick.
Hey, JP, Monica, how you guys doing?
All right.
Before I get to my question, my nephew was actually a city cop, and he was on the scene last night. And, just a horrible, horrible situation. Horrible.
I'm sure.
Prayers to that family. Anyhow, back to the game. Was he part of the Rocky franchise?
No. Nothing to do with Rocky. Matt, line 2.
Did he die in a car crash?
He did not die in a car crash. Colin, line 3.
Yeah, was his character in the franchise named Ernest?
No. No. Had nothing to do with the Ernest Goes To all that stuff movies. What else can I give you here?
I feel like
Try to help you guys out a little bit.
I feel like you felt like you gave us a lot, and then we just haven't gotten it yet. If it's so, when I said that, did he star in a franchise? And you kind of hesitate a little bit. Maybe I read too much into it, but is that like a big thing he's known for? Like he's well known for that franchise? Like that's his biggest thing?
So if you thought I wasn't trying to drag you there before, what made you go back to it now?
I don't know. What?
Mm-hmm. Yes, he's well known for a role in a franchise. There's the thing. You happy now?
Yes, that's all I ever wanted in life.
God, I hate you so much.
I know you do, and I'm sorry.
I hate you so much.
I know you don't.
Let's go Brennan, line 1.
Oh, Brennan.
Brennan!
Hello?
Hey.
Yes.
Go.
Hey.
Hey.
You wear a lot of face paint in the franchise shows, movies.
Nope. Todd, line 4.
Hey, guys, was he in a Quentin Tarantino movie?
No. 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 Hope not. Mark, line 3.
Hey, how you doing? Did the franchise involve vehicles?
No. No, it's not the Fast and Furious franchise. Let's go back to Ernie on line 1. Go ahead, Ernie. Oh, Will, what do we got?
Hey, sorry about that, guys. I got disconnected. Was he in the Rocky franchise?
He was not. He was not in Rocky. But Monica was right. He is well known from from one of the franchise films that he was in. Will, line 2.
Did he die from a disease?
Did he die of a disease? No. No. Charlie, line 4.
Was he a comedian?
No. Monica, can you give me nerd notes?
I have nerd notes on my beautiful nerd notes pad, monogrammed with my face that I got from Kim DeLeo at the Bone Beach Bash. So thank you for that. White American actor we know from TV and film, focus on film. Specifically, he was in a franchise that he's very well known for. He died in the 2000s. He did not die of a disease. He did not die in a car crash.
There you go. 800-771-1025. Mike on line 1. Go ahead, Mike.
Hey, JP, Monifa Diz, what's up?
What's up, man?
Hey, was this gentleman
No, he was not murdered. Sean, line 2.
Hello. Was he in The Odd Couple?
Joe, line 4.
Was the series a terror franchise?
Nope. Jeff, line 3.
Did he have a big nose?
I mean, I don't think it was big. What were you thinking?
Liam Nielsen.
Liam Nielsen.
I can't understand. I don't know what he said.
Liam Neeson?
Him, yes.
Liam Neeson's still alive. So, no. And I don't think Liam Neeson's got a big nose, does he?
No, I don't know what that was at all.
Yeah. Kyle, line 6.
Was he in the was he in the Naked Gun?
No.
By the way, that movie.
So that was Liam Neeson and Leslie Nelson.
Nielsen.
But Leslie Nelson doesn't have a big nose either.
No. Well, if of the two, he'd have the bigger one, but it's not big. Also, I cannot wait to see that new movie. I cannot wait. That's Friday. I can't wait.
Pam Anderson is just sticking to her guns with this no makeup stuff, huh?
Got a problem with that, sir? You got a problem with that patriarchy?
I don't know. Do I have a problem with it? No, I don't have a problem with it. I'm just
What?
can't masturbate to her with no makeup on.
And
Is all
you know
I'm
what?
saying.
She's not put on this earth for you to masturbate to.
Rick on line 4. Go ahead, Rick.
Hey, did he star alongside O.J. Simpson?
No. Patty, line 7.
Did he play in Batman?
No. He's not playing Batman. Matt, line 2.
Anything to do with Lord of the Rings?
No. Nothing to do with Lord of the Rings.
Was the franchise big in the 90s? Died in the 2000s.
No. I don't like that. No. Wendy, line 6.
Was he in Broken Arrow?
Broken Arrow. Let me go through his entire movie career
Was he in Jurassic Park?
No. No. Matt, line 3. Is that what this is? There you go. Matt, line 3. Go ahead.
Was he on Saturday Night Live?
As like a recurring cast member?
Yeah.
No. Sean, line 1. Sean?
Was he in a superhero movie? Was he Superman?
Oh, doctor.
Oh, man. Is it Christopher Reeve?
Yes. Superman, Christopher Reeve. And you know what, Monica? I had him all teed up, ready to go. And then in the segment before you started talking about Superman, I'm like, you bitch.
That's right.
Oh, man.
Congratulations, man. Yes, Christopher Reeve, obviously, he had the equestrian accident and was paralyzed for a very long time and then ended up getting an infection and having a heart attack and dying. Your choice, Bryan Adams with Pat Benatar, Papa Roach, Cage the Elephant, or Kesha?
I'll do the Pat Benatar one.
You got a pair of tickets to see Bryan Adams with special guest Pat Benatar and her husband Neil Giraldo at Amalie Arena November 10th. Hold on. Congratulations. You win Christopher Reeve, Dead Guy in the Envelope. Isn't there a new Superman movie out? I didn't even know that.
It is currently in theaters.
Yeah, kind of.
How's it doing?
I don't know. I don't know.
Tiz, you're the comic book guy, right?
Ticket sales are doing great, but I didn't. I turned it off. I was watching it bootleg, but like I was like, this is not that good. It was kind of all over the place. I don't like that they added a super dog into the movies. It's kind of corny.
One of the guys that used to be on the radio in New York, sports guy Mike Francesa, he was going on there. It's like, how do you have Superman getting his ass kicked for an hour?
Yeah, it's a good point too. He does.
He's like, he's Superman. His job is to like be a little bit awkward and flirt with Lois Lane and go out there and kick some ass. He's not supposed to be getting his ass kicked. He's Superman.
That's a great point. That is the movie. He's basically getting his ass kicked all movie.
How does Superman get beat up? You know
It's
what,
a
man?
different generation, y'all. Yeah, y'all are old school, which is fine.
I never got into any of these comic book movies. Although I will say I cannot wait to go home today and watch Happy Gilmore 2.
I enjoyed that.
So here's the thing. I was talking to Gareth with this, I think, last week about this. I've never seen the first one. But so here's my question. From what everybody's saying, from what I'm gathering, I don't necessarily need to because they reference...
Listen, I haven't seen this yet, but if I know Adam Sandler and Diz, you would know better, there's got to be a million throwback lines to the first, right?
Yes, there is a lot of lines that like you will laugh more if you understand the first one.
Okay.
There is moments where it's like callbacks, but they like show the first movie.
Yeah.
So if you don't know the character, they'll be like, remember this in the movie? Well, this. And you know what I mean?
Oh, well, then I don't necessarily need to see it.
How many years in between are we?
I think it's like 20-something years.
Is
25, I think.
Okay.
At least, right?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching that one. I just know I need to temper my expectations,
Yeah.
go into it, check my brain at the door, maybe have some sort of slight buzz on.
Oh, yeah. See?
If possible.
Yeah.
The problem with that is if I have any sort of buzz on, I'll be asleep in 20 minutes.
Oh, no.
You know? I'll be asleep in 20 minutes.
But that's, you kind of said it. Go in with low expectations just to have fun. Turn your brain off because there is moments where, like, they're really over-the-top type of things that would never happen in our world. But
So
that's not the world. You know what I mean?
suspend belief for a
yeah,
second,
yeah.
yeah.
But I think you'll have a good time. You'll enjoy it. It won't be as good as the first one.
I heard there's like 100 cameos.
Oh, there's an insane amount of cameos. I think cameos that even I don't know because maybe they're from an older generation or like the golf cameos. Like, I don't know golfers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it's not Tiger Woods, I don't know who you are.
Like, why is Eminem in Happy Gilmore? Why is Travis Kelce in Happy Gilmore?
Travis Kelce plays like, he's not a big role. He plays like a waiter, basically. No, not basically. He is a waiter in it, and he's in it for maybe 5 minutes. And then Eminem is just, he plays someone else that was in the first one, like a callback. And I can't really tell you because it'll kind of give it away. You know what I mean? Like the joke won't be as funny when you see it. But, you know, he was...
Is it worth watching?
I would say don't rush out to watch it. It was a fun watch to me. You know what I mean? But don't be like, go in thinking, oh my God, this is going to be a comedy we're all talking about this year.
Okay. So go have a good time, enjoy it. It is what it is. It's going to eat up 2 hours of your life.
Yeah.
It's 100 degrees outside. Just turn the air conditioner on.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it. All right. That was That Guy in the Envelope. I came to a screeching halt. It's JP with Monica and Dizzy, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. And we'll be right back after some words from our sponsors.
Such a lust for life.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Stingray Chevrolet presents Calta Cruise 19. You can win a cabin on Calta Cruise 19. Visit Stingray Chevrolet and scan the QR code on the Calta Cruise display to enter. While you're there, find the vehicle that's right for you from their selection of new and used cars. Calta Cruise 19. Brought to you by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. For all the details, visit theboneonline.com.
Celebrate your love this summer at International Diamond Center and get a free romantic getaway on us. It's the Summer of Romance event, now for a limited time at IDC. Make any jewelry purchase over $3,500 and pack your bags for a free trip. It's a great time to get that engagement ring and let IDC buy your honeymoon. Here's how it works. If you spend $3,500, IDC will give you a 3-day, 2-night hotel getaway with a $100 Visa card for spending. Choose from a dozen romantic cities. Or spend $5,000 on her jewelry and IDC will give you a 3 or 4-night luxury cruise for 2. Spend $10,000 and you'll get a 5-day, 4-night stay at an upscale tropical all-inclusive resort. Choose from 4 countries. Listen, if you're getting engaged, celebrating an anniversary, or just want to get away for some romance, IDC has it covered. You buy the ring, we'll give the getaway. Hurry, this is a limited time offer. Details and restrictions at shopidc.com. International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
This summer feels hotter than it's been in a long time, but not inside Pin Chasers. 4 area locations, all of them with delicious air condition, fun activities for the kids, and great bowling. They never charge for shoe rental, and they'll even give you socks if you need them. Go to pinchasers.net to check out their nightly specials or to reserve your lane. That's pinchasers.net.
Bowling, food, and fun at Pin Chasers.
Where exactly do you think you're going? You're abandoning me, your beloved, exquisitely plush couch. Look, these feet are handcrafted mahogany. Put their Heinekens back. Do you really want to go to that concert? Wouldn't it be infinitely better to stay here with me? Look, I have a perfect imprint of your posterior. Please, don't go!
Don't listen to your couch. Head to a concert with some friends and grab some ice-cold Heinekens. Must be 21 plus to purchase. Enjoy Heineken responsibly.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
If you've been hurt in an accident, Burnett EPA is here with a quick response. One call and we're on it. It's fast, easy, and focused on you. Quick action, real results. Burnett EPA, we're ready. Offices Lakeland, Tampa, St. Pete.
Nothing makes sports more exciting than when you got money riding on the game. And now you can bet at Hard Rock Bet. Download the app on your phone or simply go to hardrock.bet. You can bet on golf, WNBA, UFC, soccer, and of course, baseball. And right now, for new customers to bet $5, you get $150 in bonus bets instantly. Download the app now or simply go to hardrock.bet. It's Hard Rock Bet, offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus, physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. If concerned about gambling, call 888-ADMIT-IT.
At Jerry Ohm CDJR, you pay what we pay with employee pricing during the Make This the Summer Sales Event. Get new cars with 0 down, 0% APR, and no payments for 90 days at the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S. Tampa is Ohm Country. Online at jerryohm.com. Call 1-800-210-6286 for complete details.
Millions of Americans take medicine like Ozempic and Zepbound. Many of them are overpaying by thousands of dollars a year. These GLP-1 medications for diabetes, weight loss, and more may not always be covered by your insurance, but GoodRx can help. GoodRx helps you save every month on prescriptions at over 70,000 pharmacies nationwide. Best of all, it's free to use. Check GoodRx to save on GLP-1s. Just go to GoodRx.com/GLP. That's GoodRx.com/GLP. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance, including Medicare and other federal and state-funded programs.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free timeshare exit information kit. 800-761-0000. That's 800-761-0000.
Paid for by Wesley Financial Group.
1025 The Bone, where the Lightning play. We are the official broadcast home of your Tampa Bay Lightning. And now, back to JP.
Oh, I don't have any music. I just realized it.
Oh, he's back. We're back, baby.
Solid. Woo! Impressivo.
Pitch that off quick.
You don't even know what's going on, man.
You're pooping. We know. It's okay.
I have, right, but I have. All right, I'll just say, what the hell? I'm in the stall. And
texting us pictures?
I'm having issues. I'm having some stomach issues because of a new medication that I'm on that they keep telling me my body has to get used to, and I don't think that's happening. So I'm probably going to be short-lived on that. But I want to come out, and then somebody's like brushing their teeth.
What?
They're brushing their teeth. So I would have been back with time to spare. But the dude was like brushing their teeth. I'm like, come on. And you know how I am. I don't want to walk out of the stall.
No.
When somebody's in the bathroom. So I'm sitting there. I'm trying to wait it out. And
are you done and standing in the stall, or are you just sitting?
Yes.
Oh my God! Just go out there.
No.
I get that.
Oh.
So I didn't want to, I don't want anybody to know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But
It
then I'm like
smells.
brushing your goddamn teeth. And finally, I'm like, I gotta get back on the air. I come in and I hear, I'm like, and then I gotta get my phone hooked up because I play all the music off my phone and blah 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 blah.
You all right? Here's the thing. Whoever it was knew what you were doing in there because it smells. So what I don't understand is
No,
why
it doesn't
I would
smell. Trust me.
Oh,
It
your
doesn't.
crap doesn't stink?
Not right now. It doesn't.
My thing is, if I'm that person, maybe that person didn't realize you were in the stall.
No, they probably didn't. They were just worried about brushing their teeth.
Yeah, well, you can't get mad at good hygiene.
Okay. Unless you're out drinking at lunch while you're brushing your teeth at work. Or you're like me sometimes and you rush out and you're late for work and you have to brush your teeth like during the first commercial break.
Yeah, or you're having stomach problems. That person's having dental problems, and they got to brush all the time.
He's not having dental problems. My guess is he was boozing it up at lunch.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Get the smell
that's a
out.
horrible thing to suggest. Also, what if it was the guy that you're not a fan of? You're not fond of.
No, he's gone. He's long gone.
okay.
Are you kidding me? That's a 10:01 a.m. morning guy.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he's that guy.
That's
dude, at
insane.
least.
Brushing your
What?
teeth in a public place.
Listen,
Like
I've done it. I've done it, but like I said, under circumstances where I was running late for work and I forgot to brush. But because I have it, I keep a toothbrush and toothpaste in my drawer in case of emergency.
I know. I
right?
heard it. I heard
in my
it.
drawer. Drawer.
There's an
Drawer.
R on the end of that, drawer.
Drawer. In my drawer. It's just not drawer.
Why does it sound weird when you say drawer, but that's how it's supposed to be said?
I understand, but it's in my drawer.
When you say it, I go, just go back to drawer.
Yeah, it sounds,
That
sounds weird coming out of you.
Right, just let me have it, will you please?
Okay.
Because 9 times out of 10, when I do go to the dentist, I'm going straight from work. So I always brush my teeth before I go to the dentist.
Oh, yeah?
And I keep it in my drawer, There have been times where I'm running late for work and I just run out of the house and I don't brush my teeth before I leave the house, and I'll just
Yeah, I have Dio in my
do
locker.
the first break and then go in and brush my teeth.
You got to have a second aid kit. That's what I call it. Like, it's just the stuff that you might need. It's not first aid, they have that here or whatever. It's a second aid, you need like little random things. For me, sometimes maybe some tweezers or, definitely Dio, definitely a little disposable, pick. What do you call those? The flosser thingies. Just stuff like that. You gotta have a little
A second aid kit?
second aid kit. Yeah. It's not first aid.
This, in other news, now that everybody knows about my,
poop,
my issues, this Ozzy thing tomorrow's the funeral. I think that's when I'm going to get hit. I think I'm going to see I'm going to see that hearse tomorrow. I think I'm going to be a mess.
Are they live streaming it? How will you see it?
They are.
Oh.
They are live streaming it, and it's going to be during the morning show.
I saw a quote.
'Cause it's 1:00 British time.
I saw something that said that Sharon had said I remember the word, that he wouldn't want a mope fest.
Right. He doesn't want a mope fest. He wants it to be a celebration. So what they're doing tomorrow is there is a big tribute to Black Sabbath in Birmingham. There's a bench that has and it's like a bridge. And it's, with big mural painted, and the bench has all their names on it and that kind of thing. So there's going to be, the roads are going to be closed, and there's going to be a procession and the family's paid for all of it. The family, like the city just said, told the Osbournes what they wanted to do. And the Osbournes said, don't make the people pay for it. We'll pick up all the expenses for the whole thing, which I thought was very, very cool. Mm-hmm. Don't use the tax dollars for that whole thing. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah. And what they're doing is there's going to be a procession. For whatever it is, there's going to be a brass band that goes along with it. And they're going to drive through Birmingham, and then it's going to go to a private funeral with family and friends.
And you're going to watch it?
I can't see how I won't. I can't see me not watching it. I can't see me not at least having it on. Yeah. I can only imagine how much paparazzi is currently on a plane to Birmingham as we speak. Yeah. If they're not already there, because they didn't announce it until today that this thing was going to be tomorrow. Mm-hmm. I mean, obviously people on the inside know and that kind of thing. But there's going to be anybody with one of those 4-foot lenses is going to be trying to find out who's at that funeral.
Mm-hmm. Which I don't know how we feel. Like, just let it be a funeral. Let's not make it a
mope fest
spectacle. Yeah, well, yeah, a mope fest too. But like, let's not be rude and have cameras. I mean, there's going to be, but just let's all have some modicum of decorum in this situation.
Yeah, I think it's gonna hit me tomorrow. I really do. I'm preparing myself for that. I love him.
Well, you
I
had
do.
said and what's weird is you did say, maybe a month or so ago that you would be really floored if that would be the one person that you'd be really upset
And
about.
I was when I got the news and I ran into work. And next thing I know, I'm doing radio with the afternoon guy. Like I started getting misty obviously I was listening to Ozzy on my way back to the radio station. And then the minute I had to crack the mic, I started to like well up a little bit, but then I got control of it and I was able to just do it. And then the next day we played all Ozzy all morning, took phone calls, did all that kind of stuff. And I was good through all that. Like I didn't have the moment that I expected to have. I expected myself to have.
Well, maybe you'll have it.
But I think I'll have it. I think if I'm going to have it, I'll have it tomorrow. But I didn't even have it for my father.
Can we?
I just think I'm dead inside.
That's what I was gonna say. Can we admit you're not an overly emotional person in
But
just
here's
general.
the thing, though, Monica. I am.
Not
my
the
wife
JP
will tell
I
you
know.
that.
Yeah.
My wife will tell you that.
I can't picture you being. I picture
Absolutely.
you making a joke before you start crying.
It's possible. It's possible, but I'm definitely a tad on the emotional side. No question about it.
You're in your feels all the time.
Not all the time, but when I am, I am.
I mean, that's
It's human.
yeah. That's I've been told before that Monica, you're usually all happy, very happy, and all of that. But he said when you're sad, you're like really, really sad. Like you let it hit you. And I think
Who's he?
somebody. This is a long time ago. You don't even know. It's not. It's someone
Who said
that was
it?
like in the mid '90s. Just a
Who said
friend. A long time ago. Like you wouldn't even if I told you the name, you wouldn't even know.
Boyfriend? What was the relationship?
No, it was just a friend because he hadn't seen me. He hadn't seen me sad before.
Mm,
It's not that big of a deal.
it is.
If I would have said she said, would you have been that curious?
No. No.
I know, and that's what irritates me.
Why?
Because what is the difference? I mean, does it
Because
matter?
when you say a dude, my job is to dial in on that relationship. Were
Why?
you banging him?
Not your
you guys
job to
make
dial
out?
in
Did
on
he
the-
fill you up?
No.
Did he ever see you naked?
No, none of that. No, we
Did
were
you guys ever
literally-
talk dirty on the phone?
Never.
Do you have a celebrity, Monica, that would hit you really hard when they pass away?
Sadly, it's happened twice. It was George Michael, and that was on Christmas, and
okay.
I really was really messed up. And then when Prince happened, because Prince and
yeah.
I'm all about Prince, and so those two really affected me for a while. I mean, it's still unbelievably sad, and I'm just so unbelievably grateful that I saw them both live, and George Michael a couple of times. That I would have that regret in me of, oh man, I never got to see them.
Yeah.
What about you, Diz?
One of them already passed away. That was Michael Jackson. That hit me hard.
That
I was a huge MJ fan. Grew up on his music. Loved to dance. And the others, there's probably two others I could think of off the top of my head.
The kid toucher stuff never threw you off?
I don't believe in all that. All of a sudden,
I don't either.
he was like, oh, he went and supported him in court. And as soon as he died, he's like, oh yeah, he touched me too. I was like, oh, okay, yeah.
I can be honest
All
with
right,
you.
dance guy.
I'll tell you exactly when I kind of felt like it was all BS. We had Lou Ferrigno, the Incredible Hulk, on the other show. Yeah. And Lou was his personal trainer for a while for Michael Jackson.
Oh, okay.
And he goes, I used to leave my kids around Michael. He goes, I'm telling you now, there's no way that stuff is true.
Yeah.
No way that stuff is true. He's like, listen, call me what you want, say what you want. Michael was already gone at the time. He goes, but
And
He
if
goes,
it's not true, if he didn't do any of that, it's horrible that that's even part of his unbelievable legacy. That is so much talent and so much that he's contributed to that whole entire world, and that has to be a part of it. That sucks.
Yeah. I'm not saying he wasn't a weirdo.
Oh, he was totally a weirdo.
Yeah. I'm not saying
Because
that
he
at
ne-
all.
But he had no childhood.
No childhood, bro. And no life, really, because his whole thing was just fame. You're just in the public eye. You're doing
The whole time.
So I get him being a weirdo and it coming off weird, but I don't believe all of the stuff that was said about him, especially because he was found innocent first, and then they want to rehash it when he's dead and can't defend himself. That's crazy.
That is.
The other two, one of them, Will Smith, because I just grew up on him. Despite
Still?
and it's kind of like, so John Senning grew up on Hulk Hogan, And when he passed, he was like, through all the controversy and stuff, still a big Hogan fan, and it hurt to see. That's the same way I feel with Will Smith. Like, I don't agree with everything that he's going on right now, and I think a lot of it has to do with Jada, and she kind of like ruined this man. But I'll still be upset. Like, that was my childhood. Like, you couldn't tell me anything about Will Smith, whether he was a bad rapper or anything. I was like, nah, he's the man. And then the last would be Thierry Henry, because he was one of the reasons I really leaned into football. 14 is my favorite number. He played for Arsenal. I got to meet him because my boy played with him when he came to the MLS. So it was pretty cool. But I will shed tears when he dies.
Well, prepare for me to be a little bit of a soup sandwich tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Will we have to pick you up? We'll have to wipe your butt.
You will not have to. You don't want that.
No, I don't.
You will not have to pick me up. You will not have to wipe my butt. But I may be moody. We don't know. But that is it for today.
You can stay. What'd you tell me earlier? You could stay home. Feel free to stay home.
We'll see you tomorrow. We'll be back at 11. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Diz. Sendings in next. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think.
Makes me feel good.
Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
102.5 The Bone and Stella Artois are on a mission to find the best wings in the Bay. Vote at Trinity Sports Grill, Hooters, and Fergs. Scan the QR code. Vote, and you can win Stella swag, beer, bragging rights, you decide. Go to thebestwingsinthebay.com for details.
We put in time, energy, and resources because your case is worth it. Farrah and Farrah, Tampa.
Car accident? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
The Big One sales event is on at Sun Toyota. Get a new RAV4, $219 a month. Go big and save big on new RAV4, $219. Yes, $219 a month. The Big One sales event is underway. Get a new RAV4 now only $219 a month. Make it Sun Toyota and make it happen. List tax, title, pre-delivery service fee of $1,298. Private tag agency fee of $189. Electronic registration filing fee $598. New 2025 RAV4 model 4430. Lease $219 for 36 months. $6,904 down plus first month's payment and $695 acquisition fee. No security deposit required and approved credit from SETF. Offer expires July 31st, 2025.
This is a cat named Mo from Duke Garabo Live. Prime time, baby, for Crunch Fitness. Membership starting at $9.99 a month. Join today and enroll for just $1. Over 500 locations nationwide. World-famous group fitness classes. State-of-the-art equipment. Miles of cardio. Join today and enroll for just $1. Hurry, this offer ends July 31st with over 500 locations nationwide. The best part of my day is walking into Crunch. I look the best walking out. Go to crunch.com to find a location nearest you and get crunched.
Plantar fasciitis feels like pointed, sharp pain, very intense. Can make your eyes water. It makes you walk funny because you're trying to get pressure off your heel. I had instability. I was so frustrated. I didn't know what to do. And I was driving past the Good Feet store. I mean, why not? Give it a try.
For over 20 years, we've been helping people like Teresa actually live the life they love.
They wanted to make sure they fitted me with the right thing. And so they brought out several different arch supports and gave me the opportunity to try them in shoes and walk around with them until they found the perfect ones for my feet. I had no idea that they would be that patient, and I had no idea they would be that kind. And you just knew, like, your feet, just when they got on the right ones, they were like, oh yeah. And it really did make a big difference. It made my foot not hurt. I'm Teresa, and that's my Good Feet story.
See what we can do for you with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Stop by any of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota today, or visit us at goodfeet.com.
Summer is here, so if you are thinking about selling your home, now is the time. With Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you can sell your home quickly and for maximum value. Hey, it's JP, and you can skip all the hassles of a traditional home sale and sell your home quickly without the stress of showings, open houses, and those costly repairs. Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed all-cash offer allows you to sell your home in as little as 21 days and move when you're ready. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. I am quite aware of the dangers being on the road. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. These families' lives will be changed in an instant. We fight for these families as if they were our own. We've become America's largest injury law firm by winning cases just like these. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
You worked hard for your 401k. But if you've left your job, your money might be sitting in the wrong hands. I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and it's very possible that the 401k that you have had for years has hidden fees and limited investment choices. But if you're no longer with the company, that 401k may be at the mercy of your former employer.